What's up, guys? Welcome back to Evolve. I'm going to be going into a game on Goliath here. Looks like the map is the dam, I believe. So I just cut out some of the early stuff. It's basically my standard build. Looks like probably cooldown reduction, maybe smell range. I couldn't really tell from that smell. And then my three standard abilities, which is Leap Strike, Flame Breath, and Charge. Doing something a little bit risky here because if you go down this route, they can actually see you from the plane. So I might be getting spotted right here depending on if they're paying attention and exactly when that plane lands. I haven't gotten the timing down exact because I usually go a different route on this map. But I tried something a bit different this time around, seeing if I can, lose them a bit better if I head up towards the top of the map where most monsters don't go. So we'll see how that works out for me. It looks like I wish I would have smelled right there just to see if they were on my trail already. So I'm actually going to go after this Mega Mouth here, which is kind of risky, but I do have enough armor where it doesn't really matter, and if I am able to eat this, which it looks like I'm at least going to get 2 meat out of it, so I got half of the meat from that, which makes it kind of worth it. I basically keep the same armor that I had previously, but I get the closer to evolution stage, basically, so it works out for me. I did get domed in the face right there. So this isn't the best area for me to fight. It's actually pretty wide open. There's not a whole lot for me to take cover behind. I'll engage here just because I have some armor. I'll see if I can get a down penalty. I'm not going to go too crazy on this, most likely. Just keep moving, keep trying to put objects in front of you and the hunters, especially when your cooldowns are off cooldown to where you can't cast them. Looks like maybe I'll get a down penalty on Markov here, which is nice. But I did lose 1 bar of health for it. Still worth it for me, I think. But as long as I don't lose a whole lot more health, I'm okay with that trade. And also, if they're going to overextend like this, I'll take another down penalty also. The one guy came around the corner a little bit too quick. The rest of his team was still up on that ledge. So it's an easy second down penalty for me right there. Again, I did lose another bar of health for that, but 1 bar of health for a down penalty is fine. As long as you're able to evolve, as long as they don't stick on me and stop me from getting a little bit of armor and then evolving, I'm fine with that trade. So I'm just about to my evolve meter there. And I might go up to the spot where I normally evolve, or I'm going to evolve down on the ground. Probably create a little bit more distance. We'll see exactly what I do. Alright, so they're doing a decent job at least keeping me on my toes, making it so I can't evolve. I do have armor, and I will be able to create distance here in a second. But the medic is actually on point with his tranks. He's hitting me a lot with those tranks, which is slowing me down, making it harder for me to create some distance so I can get my evolve up. Alright, so I think I finally made it through here. This is actually a great place for meat back in there. Unfortunately, after I evolve, most likely I won't be able to go back there and actually get most of that meat. So let's see if I can get a little bit of cover and evolve here. And hopefully they don't spot me while I'm in my cocoon. I'm gonna go 2 in the main skills that I normally take. You can do basically anything at this point. I personally don't like rock throw, but I know a lot of people swear by rock throw, so it really is. Goliath is one of the more versatile monsters. If you're really good at aiming your rock throws, it is kind of like a playmaking ability. You can hit people in the air and just completely remove them from the game. I'm not sure if it's higher damage than Lightning Strike or if it's the same, or like similar, I guess. I actually think it's harder to aim than Lightning Strike, though. That might be different now that they've made some changes to Lightning Strike, and we'll see in the beta if it's a bit harder to use. But I don't think Rock Throw really goes with his other abilities nearly as well. I think like your charge and your leap strike are really good for setting up flame breath. You get in next to them, whereas rock throw is more of that long range ability that I don't know. It just doesn't seem to fit well. As well as the animation seems a little bit clunky for me. Like it takes a little bit too long. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like rock throw. So all right, so we're up at stage 2, just trying to armor up a little bit here. Hunters did see me for a second, but it looks like I was able to disengage pretty nicely. It was only just one hunter, I think, so they didn't really want to commit to that. Not sure where the rest of the team are. They're probably just trying to flank me or something. You definitely you can't really run by the hunter. I hate these little things. These things are the most annoying creatures if you don't get a sneak pounce on them because they take forever to kill. And they're only worth 1 meat, so it's not really ever worth actually fighting them. Let's see if I actually go after this guy. It looks like I am. They're not too difficult to kill. The problem is right here. I think that there's a hunter behind me. Maybe not. But basically, if you're getting attacked while you're eating, it interrupts you and it won't allow you to eat. So it's kind of annoying when you go after those big creatures and then you're not even able to eat them because it takes a certain amount of time to kill them and then it takes so long to eat them as well. So they actually domed me here, and I'm not sure if they saw me before they domed. It was a really good dome though. They managed to get me. There is a good amount of space here. You actually have to worry when you dome a monster. Like, you can't just, oh yeah, I finally got a dome on them. If you dome in an incorrect position, you can just take it, like, make yourself take a bad fight. Obviously you can drop the dome, but I don't think hunters at this point were good enough to realize when they got a bad dome. So they had killed this for the perk. It looks like I'm going to be able to get the meat for it and fully armor back up, even after getting that down penalty, so that's really good for me. I'm completely happy with this fight. There's plenty of room for me to maneuver around and like get out of harm's way. If all 4 of them are like attacking me from a certain location, I can just kind of maneuver around like I'm doing here, and go up to where they all can't hit me. Just take a different elevation or go behind some sort of a rock stone pillar or something. So it looks like this game is pretty much over now. Those first 2 bars of life that I took damage on were kind of annoying, but at this point I think everybody's got like at least 1 and possibly 2 strikes. So at this point I have almost all of my health, and I'm able to just get these free strikes and also sending them back to the ship now because they have 2 strikes each. And I don't know who still is alive at this point. But I could go just take stage 3 at this point. Like, they have to revive everybody and wait for the guy in the dropship. So if I don't see someone, I'm just going to go to stage 3 and end the game. I might even evolve like right here. Yeah, I am. I don't think they have enough people up and enough firepower to actually kill me while I'm in my cocoon, so just take my standard tier 3 abilities. You know, sometimes I'll go, 3 into flame breath, 3 into charge. I don't normally go 3 into leap strike because it's not as good of an ability to like spam like that. Usually you want leap strike to just get in next to them, and then you can use something to follow up, either charge or even auto attacks are okay as well. So I'm going after this power relay at this point. Basically just trying to end the game. How long on that dropship? I'm kind of waiting. Okay, so it's 1 minute on the dropship. I'm going to go ahead and start on this power relay. We'll see if they interrupt me or not. Looks like they're not in sight at this point. It's about half-life. Am I going to get a win by power relay? Looks like I am. It doesn't seem like they're around, so I guess they were just all still trying to revive and just didn't make it in time. I was able to beat them back to the power generator and take the win with the power relay. It was pretty much over anyway, though. They were all on 2 strikes. A couple of them were in the ship. Even if they had interrupted me, I probably would have just sent another 1 or 2 back to the ship, and maybe I have to wait for the dropship to come down to actually finish the game out, but I had so much armor and so much life left, I don't think they could have killed me. So we'll go ahead and end this video out and then let it play through the replay for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.